today I'm going to share with you a recipe that I brought back from Cayman, and it is the Sorrel Christmas drink. It's delicious and it's very good for you, and it's super easy to make. Now, this is traditionally known as Jamaican sorrel, which is the bud of it's in the family of the hibiscus flower. It's not to be confused with sorrel, which is the green leafy herb. This drink, I'm not quite sure if it originated in Jamaica, but it certainly is traditional of Jamaican culture to make this festive drink at Christmas time. And due to the large population of Jamaicans in Cayman, I'm assuming that they brought the tradition with them and introduced it to the islands. So sorrel is very, very high in vitamin A and vitamin C. Vitamin A being good for your eyes, vitamin C being very good to build up your immune system, especially around cold season. It is also extremely high in flavonoids, which is what gives it its very deep red color, along with its very high antioxidant properties. It has been said to help with increasing your blood flow, and it's also said to reduce the bad cholesterol in the blood system. Sorrel has also been used in helping with kidney function, so it's very good for the kidneys as well. And there's a whole other myriad of benefits that, if you're interested, you can certainly look up. But very good for you, very delicious, very easy to make. Now we just need a few ingredients, and like I said, this is like a steeped tea. We are going to steep it for 24 hours. And what we need to make this recipe, which is going to make about 5.5 cups of sorrel Christmas drink. We're going to need 1.5 cups to 2 cups of these dried sorrel flowers. And you can buy them in Caribbean stores, and they come in a package like this, and they've been dried. We're also going to need about 2 inches of fresh ginger, a cinnamon stick, 5 whole cloves, and the zest of an orange. Plus, we're going to need 5 3/4 cups of water. We're going to reserve 3/4 of the cup of water to add it to our sugar mixture to make a syrup in order to sweeten our end product. But we're going to need 5 cups to actually steep the sorrel tea. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring our water to a boil. And we're going to have all our ingredients off to the side and ready to go in with the sorrel. We're going to pour our 5 cups of water into our pot, and we're going to bring it up to a boil. So that's 5 cups. And we're going to reserve 3/4 of a cup of water to make our syrup. So let's get this on the stove and bring it to a boil. Now, while our water is boiling, we're going to prepare all the necessary herbs and the sorrel to go directly into the boiling water. So we've got our sorrel. All we're going to do is clean off our fresh ginger. Then you can cut it in big hunks, easy to pull out because we're going to have to strain this, or you can just crush it or flatten it with a mallet. And then we want the skin of an orange, but we want to just cut it very close to the surface so that you're actually not getting the pith. Because to steep the pith in the sorrel drink overnight might make it bitter. So basically, you just want to remove the peel of half an orange or the whole orange, depending on how you like it. So I think that's enough. Peel. And we're just going to have this ready, and we're going to just basically plunk this into the boiling water once it comes up to a boil. So let's go see if our water is done. So the water is boiling, And we have all our spices that are ready to go in. And we're just going to drop everything into our boiling water, along with the sorrel, our cloves, a cinnamon stick, and all of our sorrel flowers. Now that the stove is turned off, we want to just mix all of those spices and the sorrel together, and you can see how the sorrel is already releasing its beautiful red color. So now the stove is turned off, we're just going to put a lid on it and let it steep for 24 hours. Now that our sorrel is steeping, we are going to make our simple syrup, and this is used specifically to sweeten our drink. So we need 2 cups of sugar, and I know it sounds like a lot, but the sorrel drink is it's as if you were to drink the juice of cranberries that had been steeped in water. So the tartness of cranberries is very similar to the tartness of this drink. So 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 of a cup of water. And now we're just going to put this on the stove, and we are going to bring it to a boil until all the syrup is dissolved. So we have our solution on medium-high, and we are just going to heat this up until it boils and all of our sugar is dissolved. And then we're just going to let it cool. Now that only took about 2 minutes. So it's boiling, and that's exactly the way we want it. We can turn off our stove, and as you can see, the solution is clear. Now we're going to leave this off to the side, along with our pot with our steeping sorrel drink, and we're going to wait 24 hours. So it's been 24 hours, and our tea has been steeping and it smells fantastic. So now we're just going to take this and we're just going to put it in through a sieve and strain it. So we just want to strain all of the juice. The color is really fantastic. And we're just going to put this off to the side. And now we can decant our juice and add our syrup. So now we've decanted our sorrel drink into a pretty bottle, and we have our simple syrup. Now you can add your simple syrup to the entire solution and get a sweetness that you like and keep it that way, or you can sweeten it as you go along. And I use a teaspoon of the simple syrup per drink when I'm making it. If you want to keep this as is, you can keep it for a number of weeks in the fridge. Now, it is a Jamaican tradition that you add the rum directly to the whole drink. So you're creating a pre-mixed drink. If you're going to use it that way, then you can certainly keep it out for a number of weeks, and it will keep fine. So in order to make our drink, we're going to need some orange, our simple syrup, and our solution, and a couple of ice cubes, and of course some Jamaican rum. So we just need a couple of ice cubes, and I'm going to, my glass is 4 ounces, so I'm going to use 1 ounce of rum, and you of course are your own liquor control board. So basically 1 ounce of rum to about 3 ounces of our sorrel drink. And then we're just going to garnish it with a slice of mandarin orange. And we'll add a teaspoon of our simple syrup to our drink and mix it. And your simple syrup you can keep out. It'll keep for, well, I guess almost as long as sugar will keep. So let's take a taste test. It's really delicious, and the only way that I can describe the taste is that it tastes like Christmas. So if you try this recipe and you enjoy it, I hope you share it. And Merry Christmas. Cheers. Ooh, it's only noon. All right, we better stop right here. Merry Christmas. Enjoy.